you getting facts from some niggas who ain't fact. Only niggas talking crazy is the ones with no motion. Just like the kitchen sink talking crazy about the ocean. And when they mention me, all I'm hearing is emotion.
Stay away from people who's cool with people who ain't cool with you. They play both sides. Facts.
Shout out Hankin TV. If you ain't watching Hankin TV, then what you watching? Nigga, what you watching? If you ain't watching Hankin TV. You know what I'm saying?
I'm some brand new Crocs, but they pink though. Now they said the red ones stink, so drop them in the sinkhole. When I pull that 40 cal out his mouth, y'all call that nigga deep throat. Hankin cocaine shit, we finna make him stick to the G code. This nigga is guilty for putting the whole city in breach mode to get the C4 for this weak hoe. I'ma send a 223 straight through your people.
Smile every day like I'm Roy Lee. Yeah. And fuck what a hater gotta say to me. I don't talk about it cause they know I'm with it. Real talk. Think before you thugs, better mind your business. Save from the block, I ain't never seen them. You small time, boy, you just a misdemeanor. Castro took my mama home, gave her back shot. Real talk. Real ones on skill and we don't Millie rock.
Hey, what's good? It's Be Your Truth, and I will be live on Hankin TV representing Can I Vent. We're going to be in the building live streaming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure y'all tap in. Yeah, whatever y'all want to talk about, we're talking about. It could be politics. It could be money. It could be love. It could be, there's so much going on in the world. Sports. You know I like to talk sports. You know I'm talking sports. But whatever y'all want to talk about, let's talk about it. Tap in Tuesday. Hankin TV. Hankin TV. Hankin TV. Can I Vent? Be Your Truth collab. We coming.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Taylor Simone, and this Tuesday at 8 p.m., Can I Vent is going to be on Hankin TV. So, make sure you go get your popcorn, your wine, take a shot, get your snacks, anything that you need. Make sure you go get that beforehand because you do not want to miss anything that we have to say. You never know what may come out of our mouths, you know, when we talking because that's just what we do. So, 8 p.m. Tuesday, Hankin TV live stream. Make sure you there, okay? You do not want to miss this.
Hey, what's going on? This your boy M-Dub, man. Catch me this Tuesday at 8 p.m. with my Can I Vent family on Hankin TV. Check us out. Never know what we may talk about, what we may say. Never know. Just make sure you tap in this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Can I Vent live with Hankin TV. Let's go.
What's up? It's your boy Hankin TV. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We definitely got some dope guests for y'all. We got the host of the Can I Vent podcast. It's a dope podcast. I'm definitely encouraging y'all to tap in with them. I got the link to the channel in the description of the video. We definitely about to turn it up tonight. And we're gonna tell you about Can I Vent. My fault, I was so rude when we was backstage. I didn't even introduce myself. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous. But we definitely about to get it cracked. So these are the hosts of Can I Vent. Can I Vent podcast definitely be tapping in with DJs, promoters, artists, influencers, bloggers, entrepreneurs, and execs. They had some dope guests on their show. They had Rainwater, Yellow Beezy, Lil CJ Casino, Tony Neal, Nina Loretta. They just recently had the real Baby D on there, Gunna Meezy, and Twisted Black. So if y'all can I go ahead and introduce yourself to the people? We're gonna start with Dior.
I'm Your Truth, representing Can I Vent. I'm one of the hosts on the show. I'm super excited to be here, and yeah, we make sure you follow me on Instagram, Be Your Truth, Dior Truth, and make sure you follow the podcast. Can I Vent?
We go down to Dub.
What's going on? This your boy M-Dub. Of course, one of the hosts of the Can I Vent podcast. Make sure you following me, M-Dub BTP on everything. And of course, follow the page _ Can I Vent. So just ready to go. Happy to be here.
We go to Simone. Taylor Simone.
I also Um, make and I've been.
I hear you.
You hear me?
Now we
Can't
can
hear
hear
you.
You can hear me?
Now,
you now.
Oh, it's
Now,
probably
yeah.
because it was on the car. Oh, hey y'all. I'm Taylor Simone. I'm, one of the hosts we can event. Excited to be here and what this conversation gonna be about. Make sure y'all go follow all of us and tap in.
Okay. So for the people out there who aren't familiar with Can I Vent, um, tell them about Can I Vent podcast.
anybody
You
who wants
want to
to?
be or you got it or
I mean,
Big hug.
it's a show. It's a show based off of powered by Music Lovers brand. So it's definitely a show that was started off, honestly, for the culture. It was started off to be a podcast where your favorite artists and influencers can come, kind of let it all out, get shit off their chest, and just talk and have real conversations. It's kind of evolved since then and turned into not just only like a podcast about music, but now it's more influencers, and, whether it's promoters, fashion designers. We got a chef coming on, just entrepreneurs, just people doing their thing that's impacting the culture. And so we're steady evolving and just trying to really tap in to be a platform that's kind of a go-to when you come to Dallas.
Right. And that's one of the questions I want to ask you. Is it just for um Dallas, or is it open to anybody that come across y'all's radar?
Anybody.
Yeah, anybody. Everybody got
anybody?
something to
Yeah.
vent about.
We're located in Dallas, so we're saying if they come through the city, we
Right.
want them. We want this to be a platform where they're like, if I'm in Dallas, we got to pull up.
Right.
Now,
Um.
if you want to fly us out though, and you want to interview
Right.
me when you
That's
fly
different.
us out, you got to pick up those keywords when you fly us out.
Right. Right.
Then we can take it out of that.
Right.
It's definitely a dope show. I believe each member brings something different to the show. M Dub, what do you think one of your best traits you bring to the show is?
Man, I'm probably the level-headed one. Out of my sisters here. Just more of I guess the good guy of the show for the most part. Just the positive energy, and then I'll always throw a quick little gem out there at you too. So you never know with me, just depending on how the conversation going. But I'm just the laid back one of the show. But then at the same time, I know what's going on and tap in with everything. So
Right, right. And Taylor, by you being the newest member, what do you feel like you bring?
I think I bring a lot of uncalculated chaos. I think I'm just real outside the box, so you never know what I'm gonna say. So I think me and Bior balance each other out because sometimes we on the opposite ends of the spectrum, but then we always meet in the middle. So I think I just bring a lot of uncalculated chaos. I think I'm the baby of the bunch, so yeah, I be doing real baby of the bunch shit.
Right. And Bior, what do you feel like you bring to the show?
Um, Probably my strong stance on things. I'm pretty firm on my beliefs. If I believe something, like that's what it is, and I'm willing to debate with whoever about it. And then honestly, I probably would say with the interviews, I'm more probably gonna ask something that maybe they probably wouldn't ask, or they might ask it too, but I probably ask it in a more direct, maybe sometimes mean, or I don't know, but I would just say more stern. I don't know. I'm just gonna straight to the point, and I don't really have a filter that exists.
So, so Bior, Truth, and M Dub, by y'all being there from the beginning, do you feel like any of the shows y'all have did so far had any controversial guests in there or any controversial topics?
yeah, we've had a lot of different, just depending on the guests. We've had a few artists come through pretty much and express, how they feel about certain situations and name drop, who they talking about. We've had one guest like Rainwater, for instance, just talk about the whole city of Dallas. So it's always that's what the platform is for. So we want everybody to come through and vent and get it, get it off their chest. Where it's no beef, it's just conversation, adult conversation. I'll say that. So it's always you never know what you're gonna get with us. So
We've almost had a fight at the show. Well, not a fight, but we had two people come in.
yeah,
We didn't know that there was any type of drama between the two. So it's been definitely some beefs.
interesting. Yeah, it's been some interesting things.
And that's
We've
one.
had to have people leave before, or leave before the next guest arrives. So yeah.
And by things like that happening, um, does that make it like hard for you, like um, due to catching the backlash, um, certain questions you don't want to ask because you may be aware of a situation going on. So sometimes does it make it hard?
It can, but we still gonna ask it. We just might ask it a different way, but we still gonna ask and get it out there. Because we, at the end of the day, we still media. So if we don't ask, they may go to another platform and get asked that question. So, we try to take advantage of it as best we can, off the rip while we got them there. And of course, it's just you can ask anything. It's just a matter of how you ask it sometimes. And then most of our guests that we've had on there, once they're there a few minutes, they pretty much comfortable because it's like you being at home, like we always say, you at grandma's house with your cousins or something, just politicking and
With
having
your
fun.
messy aunties.
Yeah, and they got
Right,
to get
right,
vented in too. They got to get vented in, so that
right,
requires a shot to calm them down.
right. So your nerves is right before we get into it. So yeah. But nah, we always we want to be we respectful of anybody that comes on the show, but at the same time, the platform is for the guest or whoever that may be, whether it's an artist, an actor, a singer, or a dancer, just to express who they are. So the audience will get to tap in more with them. So we gonna ask some uncomfortable questions. My sisters here, they definitely gonna ask. So I just backdoor it.
Right, right. And do you feel like the platforms is a way to provide a resolution to for some things that be going on, or sometimes you think it makes it worse?
I think it can make it worse. I think we actually resolved a few kind of beefs, I would say, that was going on the show. By people coming up there and really like, so for me, I'm always big on trying to get to the bottom of it. Because the mess is fun and it's interesting. But for me, it's like you realize once you ask these guys or these girls what the real problem is, most of them can't ever tell you. And
Fact.
then when you have to say that out loud in front of a camera, like, I really don't know why we don't get along, it kind of makes you have a moment of like, this really sounded whack out loud. And so a lot of times they'll get on the phone. I've been on the phone with girls for hours. Some of the female rappers, they're screaming at each other, yelling. But at the end of the call, it's like, hey, I feel how I felt, you felt how you felt, but let's move on. So I think it can resolve issues if you want it. Some people just like drama and they like to keep up the controversy for views.
Right. For the record, the Can I Vent podcast is definitely professional, a classy platform. And the reason I ask because a lot of times platforms and bloggers do kind of get caught up in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So Taylor, yeah, Taylor. So since you've been there, how many shows have you been there so far?
Good question. You ask really good questions. I don't know. I was the guest there twice, right?
No,
Yeah,
I was
you
four or
actually
five,
on the episode.
like 4 or 5.
Okay,
about
I was
yeah,
about to say
because
I
you
was
was
on
a.
the episode. I was a guest host. And
Mhm.
then I've done what, 4 episodes, so 3 or 4, 1, 2, 3,
About four now.
like
Yeah,
3 or 4. So about five
yeah.
or six episodes. I've been on about 5 or 6. One as I was actually interviewed, one as a guest host, and then the rest as a permanent host.
Okay, so since you've been there, which one has been your most interesting one?
My most interesting interview, definitely Baby D.
Baby D.
Cause
Yeah,
y'all don't know the real Baby
for
D.
real.
That was definitely probably one of the most. She was probably one of the most relatable for me. Um, but yeah, that was my most interesting one because it was a real conversation. Like real. T Speed was real too, but she was definitely entertaining.
Yeah, baby D said she shot up her baby daddy's mama house.
That threw me when she said it. I wasn't expect. We wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that at all.
That
Shout
is
out,
so wrong. It was normal.
shout out baby D.
Hey, when you
Right.
young, you do some crazy stuff.
For sure.
And Bayou, which one has been your most interesting one?
Huh?
Which one has been your most interesting one?
Interesting? Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. My favorite episode is FBG murder and maybe like I think mm, FBG murder and Yellow
We done
Beezy.
did so many.
I think Yellow Beezy and FBG murder were the two for me the two best interviews.
Right. Them definitely was some dope ones. Dub, which one for you?
For me, it'll probably be. I probably got three. One was no, I'd say two. One was Yellow Beezy, of course, and then Brother Ben.
Oh
When we
yeah.
had him on, that was real like enlightening for us. Like he came through and taught us some stuff. He had us nervous because we didn't know how to act in the beginning, but I have to say that one was probably one of like the dopest ones. And then I guess I do have a third one. The third one be the relationship ones that we've done, because those seem to get a lot of talk back between men and women. Of course, like everything else, but any relationship we've done with like maybe three of those, I think. And so those are probably like my top three for sure.
I haven't had the opportunity to catch all of them, but I've caught a majority of them, and one of them that I really liked. I liked the one with Dallas Global and Beezy. There's always some gems dropped, but they really gave an insight on the artist and some of the things that's holding the artist up, getting
Mhm.
their way. Um, Taylor ranted about it today. People being on time, and in that interview, Bayor said some things about the artist not taking time and stuff good, and not having a good solid team around them.
Hmm.
Definitely be some jewels dropped.
I see you be watching for real.
I
Yeah,
was just about to say, I
Yeah, he
just
do.
was talking about that when I was driving
He's fat.
home. I was like, wait a minute. I was a little mad too.
yeah, I'm definitely I'm a journalist for real. So
Okay.
let me
Might
ask
be one
So,
time.
let me ask each of y'all how y'all feel about the new Dallas music movement. We got Montana 700, a Zillionaire Doe, Head Huncho Amir. There's a few more, but to me, those are the ones that's in the forefront right now. So
Yeah.
that's all.
mhm.
You got Zeta Wizard. You got Kevin got bands.
That one got banned.
Kevin got bands, yo. We've
Um,
had him on there too.
yeah. You got a few. And you got big homie Kiwi. So there's a lot of them. I mean, I think it's dope what they're doing. I like that they're collaborating and they don't seem to be in competition. They all seem to be very secure in their image and what they're portraying and what they're focused on. And I think it's dope. What I don't like is that I'm not gonna say I don't like because what I'm surprised at is that there's a whole new Dallas movement and there's no female included. That's not their fault. That's females' fault. That nobody's making any noise.
But I personally think um in that movement they don't have a female, but I personally think right now in Dallas the female lane is definitely wide open. You got a lot of females that's working and putting out good music. They just haven't been included in that new Dallas movement yet.
Yeah, I personally I like it, what they're doing because it's Dallas has its spurts of when we have our moments. So right now, that's this new Dallas is another moment for it. So I like what they're doing. They are definitely good, dope artists. They all put out something different, so you may not hear the same thing from all of them, but they all working together, and that's a big thing, especially with Dallas.
How you feel, Taylor?
Um, that's just how I feel. I mean, very few have impressed me. So I I'm different from most people. I don't just I listen to the words, and if the words don't make sense, the whole song is trash to me. So I'd rather not comment because
Right. I mean,
I listen to
She that's good.
words.
You trying to rap? That's why.
You give me some green eggs and ham lyrics, and I'm gonna look at you like, is this what we do? My IQ just dropped 2 points. So no.
and the cipher, the all female cipher that Bior did, them are definitely some talented female artists, and I can't see why they can't seem to get over that hump.
Because they're not focused.
That's what I was gonna say. Because they are talented. Everyone we had in that cipher was talented, but they not.
Yeah, that cipher
They
was
just
fire.
missing a step. Yeah, they just missing a step from being great, basically, or taking over Dallas. Really.
Right. Yeah, it definitely was dope. My own personal opinion, I feel like Dallas is about to be the next Atlanta as far as the music scene, if it ain't already there. So we're gonna go on the opposite side of the new Dallas music movement and talk about Dallas drill. How you feel about the Dallas drill? Do you feel like it's hurting it or what?
I like it. I like FBG. I like BAK. I like
Yeah.
the Double O Glizzy. I mean, they got a lane. They staying in it.
Yeah, everybody's staying in it.
Yeah, especially with that, with the drill music, that is different from like the new Dallas artists are, which to me is all Dallas, but it's definitely a different vibe from both sides. So, but it's depending on how you feeling that day, basically. But they are like Bjork said, FBG, he probably is the dopest one right now, the hottest one anyway, for sure.
They definitely, I think they definitely working. In each of y'all's opinion, some people haven't caught the past shows. Um, and what are one of the things that you think are holding back the ones who are not haven't crossed that threshold yet?
Of who? That I didn't hear your question.
I said, what are at least one of the things that you think are holding back the female artists who haven't made it over that hump yet?
Just work ethic. I don't think people take you as serious. You should yourself, and that's
Yeah.
any business. And um,
Yeah,
if I say I cut grass, I only cut grass 3 weekends out the year. I don't cut grass. I just know
Right,
how to cut grass,
right.
I
right?
think being marketable
Yeah,
too, like making yourself like I don't think a lot of these artists look at themselves as a business, as an entity, and move in their way. If you look at yourself as a business, as an entity, and as your own brand ambassador, then you get a different type of response. If you just look at yourself as an artist, be your own brand ambassador, and you will get way further because it's all about how you market. Like make sure you show up in every room, you everywhere you need to be, you collabing and you talking to people and you making sure that when you walk into rooms you own it and you making people ask who is that.
right,
Not you going in and telling them who
right.
you are.
Yeah. That and also just keeping the business and the personal separated.
Hmm.
That's a big thing too, for sure. They get caught up in the personal more than the business side, and they take away from their talent sometimes. So
Absolutely.
it's there, but they just got to find that balance.
right. And what do each one of you do like outside of the show?
We don't have enough time
Right,
to.
right, right. We still are working the regular jobs and trying to make it like the next person, basically.
I mean,
Yeah.
like do music, got a business, a manager, a promoter.
Oh, you want
Um,
All
to
of
break
that,
it down?
A&R.
for
Right.
me,
Yeah,
I do my primary job is one. I'm a mother, obviously. So that's number one. As far as the 9 to 5, like a corporate, I work at mortgage and lending at Chase. Um, I do concert promoting. I'm a credit repairer. I do taxes. um, I do A&R development as far as artist development and working with some of the girls. On branding and that network of it. That's pretty much all I do. That's it.
M Dub,
Um,
Yes, same. Me, I'm in a regular job, like out with auto on the auto finance side with credit. Dealing doing that. Of course, got the podcast, also A&R for Black Tea Productions. My brother Too Much. And then pretty much just trying to figure out how to blow this podcast up even more. This is my main thing. And constantly just doing stuff to try to figure out how to, make it better. Along my everyday life. I don't have any kids or anything, so I got plenty of time to kind of move around whenever and do stuff. So
you enjoy it. um, just like Bior, I'm a mom first. Parenthood is the only hood that I would voluntarily live in. Um, and outside of that, I do everything beauty, business, and branding. So I own a spa. I teach about beauty. I teach about business. I have a consulting company. Um, and then I do a lot with branding, like just modeling, hosting events, marketing for different companies, those type of things. So I'm a brand ambassador for myself, basically.
that's dope. Um, Without saying too much, because as bloggers and podcasters, we seem to catch a lot of backlash. And how did each of y'all feel about the interview that Yellow Beezy did when he brought all the bloggers together? Do you feel like it was a good thing?
we sparked that to a certain extent, I think, because he came. All right, he did our interview first, and then that kind of opened up that window for him to reach out to them other bloggers. I personally, that's how I feel. I think it was a good thing because he doesn't do too many interviews. And so for him to do that and kind of address everybody, I don't really want to say address, but they just all had that conversation to get it out there. So with him bringing everybody in like he did, pretty much was to me a good thing because it probably should have happened a long time ago.
Taylor?
I didn't understand what the. I guess that by the end of it, I didn't understand the point. I mean,
I'm with Bior.
I'm not gonna say the point, but um, for me, I'm always looking for the resolution in conversations like that, and it just seemed like everybody just kind of pointing the fingers of who to blame, for either the lack of or what didn't happen and what could have and should have. But I didn't get much from it. I don't know if he was pushing a record or an album in that moment, but I mean, I didn't see what it was supposed to do. I'll say,
It was just to address
yeah. I mean,
everybody. That's how I look at
I
it.
didn't
Yeah.
watch it. I didn't watch
That's
it.
what I was about to say. From personally knowing a lot of people in there, I was just looking at it like they just recorded this just to record it.
Yeah, I just didn't know what the goal maybe was. I didn't watch the whole thing either,
Yeah.
so I don't know if at the end they came up with a solution, but it just didn't give much clarity of what were we trying to accomplish by having.
Um, by y'all being in the media, working with a lot of artists, I've interviewed a lot of Dallas artists, and one of the things they feel like that the industry and people come to Dallas and steal. How you feel about that?
Still what?
We tired of it.
Swag, uh, steal they swag, they lyrics. It's like right now what they got going on with Plies trying to sue over the beat that Lil Will made. You know what I'm saying from the Dougie.
I think
I
it comes.
think for,
I don't know,
for me, I feel like everybody been stealing everything from the beginning of time.
including
Like
America.
right, including America, including the land. So it's just like everything is reincarnated, everything is reinvented, everything is rewatched down to the dance moves, what we wear, how we wear our hair. Everything becomes a new trend that was an old trend. Like at this point, what we crying about? Cause I swear to God, it. Y'all know the song "Emotions" by Destiny Child. When I heard that was somebody else that sang that song word for word. I said, "This is I think he an old white man." I said, "The way that they remade this." I was proud to know the lyrics. So I just feel like people need to stop being sensitive. Like everything is rewashed.
Yeah.
Who can make it better? Hop on the remix.
I just say just give us the credit. A lot of people take it from us, and then
I
other
get that.
people will think it came from Atlanta. That's the only thing. Like it's cool if you gonna sample it, use it, whatever. But just give Dallas the credit, and I
Yeah,
think
Sexy
that's the
Red was
biggest
wrong for
problem. We
that one.
don't get the credit for it.
Sexy Red
Yeah,
was
we
wrong for
don't get the
that one.
credit
I give
for
you
it.
that.
But
Right.
people,
So
you can only do that where it's allowed, you know, in my opinion.
yeah,
And I feel like Dallas has been a place where we don't stand on business when it comes to our artists. We don't stand on business. Like, for instance, when Sexy Red did that and then went to Atlanta with Soldier Boy and did the video. And it's like, as the producer, if the co-producer was from Dallas, both of them, and it was from our culture, I mean, when you sign off on things, and some things come with a ultimatum. I sign off on this if you do the devil, you do it here. If you do this, but we be so happy and excited to get somebody to like us and like our shit that we'll take whatever people say and do, and we don't care. But people still book Sexy Red in Dallas. People still go to our after party. Artists is still excited when she come and, oh my God, Sexy Red followed me. And I mean, so if y'all
I'm
gonna,
not. But
Me neither.
and I mean, I'm gonna keep stealing shit too. If that's how y'all gonna act.
Right. And then for the people out there who aren't aware of or familiar with it, what did she actually do?
Sexy Red had the record that Super and was it Super Holly Berry? What
Yeah,
record
the
was
super.
that?
It
row,
was
yeah,
Holly
super,
Berry.
It was
super,
originally
and the row did,
the Rose record, but I think Super was the producer.
Hmm.
And so
and Q Smith.
her producer allowed him to co-produce with him on the record, of course, and get writer's credit and all of that. But instead of coming to Dallas to do the video, she goes to Atlanta and do the video with Soldier Boy, like it's the ATL type of record. And
Right.
Yeah.
they're doing the swinger pop in the t-shirt, like they was T-Pain in Saudi Red, So um,
And
if you
Soldier Boy been
allow it,
stealing from Dallas for a long time.
yeah,
I'm telling you.
you allow it, you allow it. Like, what you do?
Um, in the same way, we got division, we got people not getting along, not working together. We still got a lot of people that are getting along and working together. How do you feel about the people that are working together?
Kudos.
That aren't.
That's a good look.
That
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
That are that are
Yeah. Good
working together.
job.
I mean, if it whatever works for you, that's how I feel.
Right.
Whatever works. Can I read the comments?
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says,
I know you ready to chime in.
do you think she meant to offend Dallas, or she just was filming in Atlanta because she wanted to? Um, I think she wasn't trying to offend anyone. I don't think she was intentionally
I don't
taking
think
our
she knew.
culture.
I don't
But
think she knew neither.
if you think about
Yeah.
Glorilla didn't even know. Like, these young artists don't even know a lot of these songs already existed. They're not very music savvy. They're just rappers that just know how to rap. And I'm not being funny or insulting them, but they don't understand the history of music. A lot of these girls don't even know that there are remakes that they're doing. So that's for the production team, because they just really be sending a record. You know what I'm saying? And they'd be like, "Hey, what you think about this?" And they just get on it. So I think her is part of her team job, and the producers in Dallas and people like that, to be like, "Hey, what's the goal with this record? What y'all gonna do? When is the video? Can we come?" I mean, like, it takes a little bit more, I guess. I don't think she's trying to offend Dallas. I don't think nobody was. I don't think when they sold the Dougie and all them shit, I don't think they're trying to be mean. They're just doing what the industry does: take what's hot and make it bigger.
Definitely.
I agree.
Um,
So,
go ahead, Doug. Doug.
no, no, I was just gonna say I agree. I just feel like Dior said, it's just her team didn't inform her, like, or she didn't do that research to know originally where it came from and who created it. So therefore, like Dior said before, we missed the mark on the business side of it when we make the deals. So, and that's a thing that's bad, of course, on Dallas, but it's just still, it's something not being able to get that credit like we know. Because with us being here and being in Texas, we know, where it came from and who originally did it, or we know the artist personally. So it hit a little different for everybody out here.
Yes.
This right here is gonna be controversial. Not throwing no shade at nobody. We're gonna go male and female. We're gonna start with Taylor. Who you think is the most slept on male and female artist in Dallas?
Why you ask me that question first?
So like, I don't know them people. Taylor don't know them people. She like, let's see.
I know some of them. I think it's a couple of people. Like I like Nina Loretta because she's a storyteller. So again, I like lyricists, people who actually write music that makes sense, not just saying stuff that rhyme. Um, as for the male rappers, I plead the fifth because I don't know them people.
Nah, go ahead, Bueller.
Hmm?
Go ahead, Bueller.
Do I have the same question or I get a different question?
What's the same
Damn, you
one?
got the same question.
The same question. We all on the hot seat.
People, y'all know Pink Pressure is my dog. So I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say she slept on because she don't be working. So hold on. I don't think nobody's. I don't think nobody slept on. They're not working. They're not slept. Everybody knows about who they need to know about right now. In my opinion, I don't think there's no female being slept on. Everybody,
Oh
they're
wait, he
aware.
said who being slept on?
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah,
said who I thought was a good female artist, like
No,
who
No,
was a good
slept
artist.
on.
who was being slept on?
Oh no, I don't know who
slept
being
on.
slept on.
I know for male, I'll say Kino Ginobili.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'll
Yeah,
say
That's what I was thinking too.
Kino
Yeah.
Ginobili and
no, he do go hard. My
uh,
bad, I answered the question wrong. I thought he said who was good.
what is the what's the it's Kino and I don't think
FL Loud.
yeah, I think it's a different style though. I don't see him representing that. I mean, like that's
Yeah.
like more backpack rapper, more conscious rapper. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But just on the mainstream, I would say Kino Ginobili. He's interesting. He's dope. He got a different. He know how to perform. He got a brand. Like I think he's dope. I think Kino Ginobili. Female wise, I think every female that's working, people know about them and people are aware, and they just waiting for them to go into overdrive. But I don't think nobody really sleeping on them.
Right.
Yeah, my bad, I answered the question wrong. I didn't.
Yeah, I agree with
It's
that
it's
too.
it's a little background noise. I missed it.
On the male, I think
No, I agree.
I got to go with Chemo Ginobili. The song he did on y'all show definitely was dope. I had to hit him up and ask him, can I use it? I used it in the promo reel.
It's hard. They ain't got
That's what's
these.
up. That's
Right.
what's up.
I
Yeah.
can keep the job, but I keep peace. That's he hard. He
I
hard.
think that was dope.
And then on the female, I'm gonna just plead the fifth because it's so many. Um, I have to agree with Bior what she said. Working harder. We're gonna tap on this. We're gonna kind of get into this little politics. They said Kamala Harris was 20 million in debt due to paying um Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, and Eminem. I definitely really didn't kind of feel like having the artists perform, trying to tap in with the artists just to kind of like resonate with the urban community. But they say she's 20 million in debt for paying for the performances. So how do y'all feel about um performers performing during the presidential election? I mean the nomination.
Glorilla should have paid her. It was horrible.
Right. Nah, for real.
No.
Oh, me personally, I think it got. I don't know if that go to me when you trying to get a vote. Like I don't know. Like that's my only thing. Cause it's weird when you see like Glorilla up there performing, and then you see Meg one in one spot, and it's just kind of. Like I get the purpose of it, but then I don't because I don't see how that's helping you get them votes like that. You know,
She could have
or
paid.
getting people out to vote.
Right. All you really
Yeah,
doing, all she really was doing was rallying up old people for a mini concert for these people.
The only person
That's,
that was worth
yeah.
paying was Beyonce, and she said she didn't
yes.
even pay her. So I'm confused.
And
She didn't pay Beyonce. They said she paid her 10 million or something
I
like
don't
that.
think so.
Beyonce said she didn't get paid. She said, and Oprah said she didn't get paid. So I don't know.
Oh, I seen something that said that
Mm,
Beyonce got like 10,
see,
Oprah got like 1 million.
At the
Hmm.
end of the day,
yeah, I think what Oprah said she did.
at the end of the day, they got to end.
Right,
That's why I love tomorrow.
I wouldn't pay nobody. If you gonna support me, support me. And if you're not, I'm gonna just walk around and rally for myself.
Exactly.
right.
Cause Cardi B, that was a failure.
failure. So I got one more question. I'm gonna
Hey.
hold y'all forever. I want to ask each of y'all, what do you want people to take away from the show?
From your show or can I vent?
Can I vent?
Who want to go first? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you start.
Yeah, you good.
Um, I want from Can I Vent for me. I just want people to like come on the show and understand that it's a safe space and that it's different from all the
Hmm.
other podcasts out there. Like it ain't no intentional beef, ain't no intentional drama, ain't no, we really just trying to get it off your chest and then let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of that, it's not only about you, it's about like let's understand your mind because most people go on and like if you do music, every podcast that you do, they're gonna ask you about your music, but who are you? So that's for me.
Um,
You still thinking, Bill?
I mean, I think just honestly, I want them to like really take away one that is a genuine. Um, it's just genuine. I guess I want to say like we're not trying to. There's no even when we get on the phone, we're not looking for a question with them to make it go viral. Like we're genuinely coming up with questions about them and things we want to talk about that we really are tapped in with them about. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking for more of the back. For me, I'm looking for more of the backstory. So I want people to go leave it almost like they went to a counselor. You know, like they got some shit off their chest. I feel better. I was mad when I got here, but I'm not no more. Or I was, nervous, but I feel good now. Just to leave feeling like they got some new family, in the industry. And that it's all love. And that we just want people to see their personality and help build their platform with them. It's not just about our platform. It's about helping them build their brand and show people who they are.
Yeah, and for me, I've always said it from the beginning. We different from every other platform that you're gonna come across. It's rare for one that you're gonna see two ladies and one guy debating and having open discussion like we do. So the fact that we are different, is a big thing. And the biggest thing to take away is you get something from that artist or that guest, or even if it's from us. When a person finishes watching the show, they know like, okay, Bior taught me something new today, or Dub dropped a dope gem. Taylor said something I never thought about, or even the guest, just getting their story. So we want you to, me personally, I want somebody to walk away from learning something, or whether it's about whoever we interview, or from one of us. So if they walk away from that, then job well done. We did what we are supposed to do.
Yeah, because we all diverse. Like we all different
Yeah.
in so many ways, but
And it's a safe space, so anybody come up there can we want you to feel comfortable. Like Bill said, we treat it like a family. So when you come in there, we've had people come in there and be nervous, that first 5-10 minutes until they sit in that chair and realize, okay, like they real cool. And then we look up and they don't want to leave. So that if we get guests like that or that want to stay and want to come back, then we know we did our part. We know we did something right.
They be nervous till they get vented in.
But Vinny is
Right, right. The
the channel.
the vending that once you do that, you good.
Somebody want to know the channel link. The channel link is in the description of the video, or you can just go and put in "Can I Vent Podcast." Um, This is just a yes or no. Have y'all had anybody that blew off an interview that was supposed to come and just didn't show or nothing?
Yeah, but they circled back.
Uh,
The one I mean, for the
yeah.
one I could think of specifically, they didn't blow us off, but they just kept coming up with bullshit reasons why they didn't make it. But we finally talked about it and I addressed it. And they circled back. We end up coming, but you know me, I don't like nobody wasting my time. I'm definitely gonna say something.
Right. Um.
Oh, I let Dior handle that part of it.
So you said what?
Yeah.
If y'all got any shout outs, you go ahead and give out your shout outs and tell the people where to find you at. We'll start with M Dub.
Just shout out everybody that's tapped in with the show. Of course. Shout out to my sisters here as well. I couldn't do it because of them. I want to do it every week. So shout out to them. And then if you're not tapped in, tap in. You moving slow. I don't know what you're waiting on, but you're definitely missing out on something good. So definitely tap in and shout out to you, of course, for having us on here for sure. Oh, and then you can find me on MWBTP on everything.
It's in the description. Chhyld.
Um, just shout out to everybody that watch, everybody that interact. Shout out to everybody, that got some on their chest to talk about, but they don't know who or how. And the podcast kind of gives them that safe space to, maybe talk to the people around them or even talk to us. Because I know sometimes people ask me questions from one episode. They asked me a lot of questions. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, shout out to all those people. Shout out to Dub and Bior for, you know, trusting in me, Lil Wayne, as the new cast member because I definitely was nervous and didn't feel like I should have been on there. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not ready. So shout out to them for making me feel comfortable, confident. And you can find me on I am Taylor Simone on Instagram, Facebook, all of those. It's IAM and then my name. Super simple.
Yeah. For me, just shout out to everybody that watches the show. Everybody that's came on the show. We're on 100, I think like 110 episodes, so it's all 110 plus guests. Thank y'all for coming. And then, of course, like up to Al too, like the producer of the show, the creator of the
Shout
show.
out to hell, yeah.
um, for seeing the vision that sometimes for Bitch being a adult producer that sees the vision, but he's not in front of the camera, but he helps execute his dream or however he came up with this, because this was his idea. So to watch it kind of turn into this, I know it's dope. So shout out to him for just kind of always keeping us on a professional quality, you know what I'm saying? Like, for it not just being some bullshit thrown together. I'll say that. And hold us accountable to show up every week, So, um, to him, and then, of course, to Dub, Taylor, and even to the old hosts, Boosie, and the ones that was the host
Yeah.
prior that poured into the show because the show has been built off of several people. And so it's just part of change, and, things change. But everybody that was a part of it played a part. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that was a part of the family. That's it for me.
That's definitely what's up. You're definitely shout out Al for making this happen. And all the people behind the scenes. I definitely appreciate y'all for coming through.
Sure.
Once you come through Hankin
Um,
TV, you're a part of the family. So if you got anything going on, just let me know or tag me. And I keep sharing it. And
Perfect for having us too.
like I tell my
Thank you.
people, it ain't about how many people that's watching. It's about who that's watching. And we know for sure y'all got one new subscriber, somebody who asked who the channel was. So
Sure. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
all right, thank y'all.
Ciao.
I,
I don't know how to leave.
I got you.
Me neither.
Y'all make sure y'all go through and flat out Can I Vent podcast.
oh, shit. My back. Sitting in the goddamn chair.
You still on there?
Uh,
They definitely got some dope episodes on there, man. So y'all slide through there and make sure y'all check it out, man. Like I say, Hankin TV, that's what we all about, man. We definitely all about building, man. Meeting new people, learning new things. Like I said, shout out to Al. He the one that made it happen. That's the creator of the show, the owner. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We got a fire interview come tomorrow. We got King Bizer. I've been playing his music. I had people hitting me up, want me to get him on. So we definitely got him coming on tomorrow. If y'all haven't, man, y'all need to go and check out. Y'all need to go and check out the OG Percy interview. I'm surprised, man. It ain't doing, man. Y'all need to go check that out, man. He definitely was dropping some jewels in there. So I did upload the OG Percy video interview. So y'all make sure y'all slide through and check that out. If y'all haven't been tapping in to doing it for the gram, man, slide through and check that out. But we going up. I definitely been got my pen. I got my pen and my paper out. There's some stuff going on. So the next time we do it for the gram, it's definitely going up. They just recently took down the King Von mural. So that's right there. That's real big. So we definitely gonna cover that. Make sure y'all slide through the link to Can I Vent podcast is in the description of the video, and also each of their Instagrams. So slide through, man, and show them some love, and make sure you let them know y'all got hip to them from Hankin TV. But tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we got the King Bizer interview. So make sure y'all slide through and check that out. If y'all ain't hip to him, go through there right now and find out who he is so y'all can maybe have some questions ready for tomorrow.
Smile every day like I'm Roy Lee, yeah. And fuck what a hater gotta say to me. I don't talk about it cause they know I'm with it. Real talk, think before your thugs, better mind your business. Save from the block, I ain't never seen them. You small time, boy, you just a misdemeanor. Castro, took my mama home, gave her back shot. Real talk, real ones on Skillman, we on Millie Rock.
Hey, what's good? It's Be Your Truth, and I will be live on Hankin TV representing Can I Vent. We're going to be in the building live streaming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure y'all tap in. Yeah, whatever y'all want to talk about, we're talking about. It could be politics. It could be money. It could be love. It could be, there's so much going on in the world. Sports. You know I like to talk sports. You know I'm talking sports. But whatever y'all want to talk about, let's talk about it. Tap in Tuesday. Hankin TV. Hankin TV. Hankin TV. Can I Vent? Be Your Truth collab. We coming.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Taylor Simone, and this Tuesday at 8 p.m., Can I Vent is going to be on Hankin TV. So, make sure you go get your popcorn, your wine, take a shot, get your snacks, anything that you need. Make sure you go get that beforehand because you do not want to miss anything that we have to say. You never know what may come out of our mouths, you know, when we talking, because that's just what we do. So, 8 p.m. Tuesday, Hankin TV live stream. Make sure you there, okay? You do not want to miss this.
Hey, what's going on? This your boy M-Dub, man. Catch me this Tuesday at 8 p.m. with my Chhyld and family on Hankin TV. Check us out. Never know what we may talk about, what we may say. Never know. Just make sure you tap in this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Chhyld live on Hankin TV. Let's go.
Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button on your way out.
Said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of Hankin. In Dayton, you know, people selling drugs, they called it Hankin. You know, if a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, you know what I'm saying, I'm Hankin. Yeah. So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, you know. So I took the word Hankin and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't do no it don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, they know Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game, run Hopper Norris Cole. Ohio player self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go killers. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with us.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Salute to all the hustle, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl, the D-boys in the Allens, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skane, Key and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3, when he played for the Heats, then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team. Just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt. Ain't no credit, straight cash, so I got my hustle up.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.
My boy Hankin TV, that's my dog. He gonna be on the channel real soon. I think tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.